Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. Let me bring my mic closer. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to Anthony Bearer, the first one here this morning. Hold on, let me take this phone call real quick. I don't want to be disrespectful. Here we go. Good morning.
Hi, Mr. SouFLo.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good for hearing your voice.
Oh yeah, you're calling in right now when I'm on a live. I'm actually live right now.
Okay. So I can't speak now, no?
Not unless you want to talk to the audience.
Oh yes, I would.
You want to talk to the audience?
Oh. Maybe that will give me a platform to help get my story out there.
Okay, what's your story about?
Okay, my story is about discrimination, but it's to do with mental health and the injustices that I'm going through in this fair country.
Okay, what country are you in?
At the moment, I'm in the UK.
All right. I tell you what. Let me run the show because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 topics to go over this morning with the audience.
Okay.
All right, and you get back to me with that story. Is it a personal story or are you just speaking in general?
No, it's my personal story, but it's in the public domain as well. I did call and leave messages and I sent you email that I'm the person. So if you can do me for another time, I don't mind.
Yes, we'll do that. That way you can have the floor completely.
Okay, so
how about this? How about this? Tomorrow morning is your morning.
Tomorrow morning, okay. This about
this same time tomorrow morning is your morning.
All right, thank you so much.
All right. Have a blessed day, all right? And make sure you link me up tomorrow morning.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Thanks so much.
All right. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, manners and respect. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my retirees, stay-at-home moms and pops, my drivers, my Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, delivery driver, round town delivery driver, long distance truck drivers. Shout out to my brother Troy Star Trucking Vlogs on YouTube. Go over there, support that brother's channel, big him up, manners and respect, Troy. Love your movement, keep it going, brother. Shout out to the clean-hearted, good-hearted people out there who want good for others as much as you want good for yourself. And here we are on this beautiful Monday morning, up and at it. And I have my t-shirt on that says up, up, up. All right, you already know what that means, right? It means wake up, wise up, and rise up. That's up, up, up. We have a lot to talk about this morning. It's Monday morning, all right? Listen up. I got a couple of headlines. So we're going to talk about Chris Brown and the Darkies comment that he allegedly made. I was not there. I don't want to be sued for defamation of character. But it is alleged that he made a Darkies comment under certain circumstances. We're going to talk about Israel versus Palestine and where I stand. We're going to talk about Miss Jamaica, Miss Universe competition, Miss Jamaica. We're going to talk about no more curfews in Jamaica. Because I put a video up yesterday, and apparently a lot of people are like, they don't listen, or they have a listening comprehension issue. You know, in school, we went to school, we worked on listening comprehension. Reading comprehension is the ability to read something, a material, and then understand what the material said. Listening comprehension is the ability to listen and then understand what was said. So I think a lot of us are lacking in listening comprehension People don't really listen to the videos when I do the videos. Them just come out with them, you know, rah, rah, rah. I'm thinking it have better sense than that. Yeah, idiot, you know. God, no. This. I'm like, oh my God, did you listen to what I said? Pardon me, mouth dry. You ever fall asleep with chewing gum in your mouth? I did that last night. I was up. I got a fresh haircut. I was getting ready for wifey. You know, man, I tried the little thing she like when I chew mint. Got the minty flavor. You know them something there was something already. I'm gonna drop asleep with the chewing gum in my mouth. Old people life. Anyhow, and needless to say, I was not visited by the sexy fairy either. So anyhow, back to the topic then. So let's start out with the whole Chris Brown thing. So it's alleged that Chris Brown was having a party, right? Y'all know who Chris Brown is? Cause some out in here don't know who Chris Brown is, and the only artist gonna know is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Chris Brown. Do y'all know who Chris Brown is? I hope majority of who is here knows who Chris Brown is. Chris Brown, the artist, Chris Brown. That boy there? Chris Brown, the one with the Kuf Kaf Kwef Rihanna, Riri did Kuf him to. They were Kuf Kaf Kwefing each other in a vehicle, and it didn't work out so good for him. That Chris Brown. Okay, so Chris Brown is having a party, right? The R&B singer is coming under hellfire now on all social media platforms after he allegedly banned all black girls from one of his recent Hollywood parties. This is what MTO News has reported, and this is what they have learned, and they're saying, so I'm going to fling it on MTO News so they don't come after me, right? Now, according to a woman at the event, after she was allowed into the party by security, Chris confronted the beautiful chocolate woman and rudely asked her to leave the event. MTO News saw a video where the woman explained that I was with two fair-skinned girls, two really light-skinned, mixed-race-looking girls, and a white girl. She was the darkie, all right? She claims that Chris saw the three girls and came over to confront them where they were. She added, Chris came up to me and he looked at my girlfriends and he said, they could come in, but you gotta go. And Chris said to the woman, no brownies. No brownies. The woman continued. She said, I kept walking because I'm walking with my girls because I didn't really understand what he meant when he said no brownies. And then he turned around and he doubled down. And then he said, no darkies, and walked away. Got security, and they literally escorted me off the property. The woman did not specifically name Chris Brown in the video when she was telling the story, but it was obvious she was talking about him because she described the person who did this as the great R&B singer. And at the end of the video, she told the people that she wanted the R&B singer to look at me now. So she was dropping hints like he sings "Look at Me Now," and it's the great R&B singer. I'm just not calling his name. Look at Me Now, which was one of Chris Brown's most successful songs. So it's alleged that she was with two mixed race girls and a white girl, and all her friends were allowed to stay or asked to stay, but she was singled out to leave and told specifically no darkies. The first time this happened to me, I was in Germany. And I went to a club. You know, I was out in the field doing field exercises, mission readiness exercises, and I came home after 30 days in the woods, in the bushes, in the hills, and I just wanted to go out and party. And me and a group of guys who were out in the field exercise stuff with me, we went out looking for clubs to go to. Germany was very festive at the time. We were club hopping. We got to this particular club, and I remember the big white guy at the door said, no blackies. And ooh, was it Sergeant Parker? Well, not Sergeant Parker. All right. So one of the guys that was with me. Now remember, I know the man them were there with me. You know, I'm probably the lightest of them all because you had Sergeant Parker, who was a little bit darker than I am, and then you have the other one who was extremely dark, and a trio we are par. Actually, Chiefy was there, so it's four of us was parring, and they were ready to fight. And I said, "Listen, man, come here." I said, "We're in these people's country. It's their rules. At least the guy told you to your face." But one person wanted to know why. Because we hear our kind of music. It was hip hop music playing in there. You run down the roster of who was hot at the time on the hip hop rap music list. That's the music that was playing in there. So Sergeant Parker went up and asked him. He said, the guy, he wasn't mad or anything. He said, "We've met our quota for the night. We're only allowed to let in a certain amount of darkies." And I just found the term darky so damn offensive, but it's not. They've met their quota for the night. They've let enough of us in for the night. That's it. I said, "Listen, let's just go find somewhere else. There's a lot of clubs around here. This is their country. Hey, leave it where it's at. What can you do?" You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown, on one side, I'll say this. These entertainers, they're very picky. I remember the NBA star. He's really weird. Come on, y'all help me out. He's really weird. He was the first guy to do cross-dressing and paint up his fingernails and do his hair in crazy colors, but he is in the Hall of Fame. Dennis Rodman. I remember Dennis Rodman was having a party, and this was on video. Dennis Rodman took the one black girl that came into the party and beelined her himself, and led her out. And then he called in all the white girls that were there. So back in the day, Dennis used to party like crazy. Okay, he would like really turn up, party like crazy, and a lot of it was captured on video. He would just pull up the limo on Sunset Boulevard, open the door, and just have the pick of the litter. As long as they're blonde and they're his taste kind of thing, he would let them in. Black girl decided she wanted to go to the party too. "I want to be in the threesome. You can gangbang me too." So she ran in the car, right? He grabbed her and put her back out like this, like trash. He was like, "Nope, out." And kept going. And I remember there was some kind of a controversy about it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Chris Brown did that as well. You're having your party. You're thinking about your taste, because a lot of these famous people are narcissistic to a certain level as well. You understand? I mean, when you've been around the world 4 or 5 times and nothing surprises you anymore, when you have the power to just walk in and be like, "I like girls, but I like girls that like girls," and you have girls who've never been with girls before jump up and go, "Well, I guess I'm liking girls tonight." You kiss you in the mouth, and they actually do it for you, and you like, "Okay, come." That kind of stuff. That's how they live on a for real, for real. So to see them do that, like no brownies and no darkies, hey man, is it wrong? Is it right? It's wrong as hell. It's wrong as hell, because these are the same females that scream their head off for you. They will buy your concert tickets. They will stream your music. They basically help to finance your lifestyle. They basically help to bolster your fame. They basically help to put you in a position, the superstar position that you're in. And then they get no love. Yeah, because if she's not looking like biracial, or she's not really light-skinned with some big curls in her hair, or if she's not white per se, or some other ethnicity, some other group other than black and dark skin, she is not for you. He has his personal preference, but this wasn't a dating show. This was a party. So kudos to Chris. One thing I know is this: the same dark-skinned females are still going to, Chris Brown, oh my God, girl, and faint and act like they're still gonna do it. They're still gonna do it. It's just like they give support to who don't love them, basically. So they're still gonna do it, and I don't think that's gonna stop them from buying his records and supporting him and saying that he is sexy and he is the best artist ever and all that. They will still be there. So hey, some people out here really have a preference. Like there are women out here that say, and I've heard them, I don't like dark-skinned guys. Or some women say, I don't like light-skinned guys. I like black men, but I like my men like really black, like really dark. People have their personal preference, you know what I'm saying? But this was a party. This was an event that he was inviting like a lot of people to. Now, to Chris Brown's credit, Chris Brown has had these wild parties before where a girl brought friend and they get searched and all that before they go in. Everybody has to leave their phone, no recording devices allowed inside and all this other, because you know it's about to go down. Why else do you think you're being invited to the mansion, up in the hills of Hollywood? Anyhow, girls have went in before, and then when they got in, they concocted a whole story about how they were being raped and they had to fight and run and all this other stuff and wanted to sue and had lawsuits on the table. I'm willing to bet those lawsuits were actually settled outside of court on the quiet, because most of the times these wealthy people who are famous, they will settle these lawsuits just so it doesn't damper their name, their work. Because people will look at you and be like, we can't book you this year for Summer Jam. I mean, it's $100,000 for you to perform, and we got the money, but we can't book you. And he's got to miss out on that bag. Why are you not booking me? Those rape allegations, bro, you got to clear those up first. But I didn't rape the girl. Well, we don't know that. We don't want to book you, and then next thing you know, you go to court and get found guilty, and then here goes our company being thrown under the bus. They knew he was guilty, and they booked him anyway for Summer Jam, rah, rah, rah. So this stuff could hurt them so many different ways. So they're very particular about who they bring around. People ask why I always see the same 5 girls being passed around, from Michael B. Jordan to, like, these guys could get pretty much anybody, right? Because fame and money makes you look extra good. Michael B. Jordan was on The Wire from way back then. He was a kid. He was coming up. Nobody was really paying attention to him. Suddenly, was it the movie that with Killmonger and all that came out? Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. When that came out, off the charts. So now he is sexiest man in the world to some women and all this other stuff. These guys they stay with these group of women because these group of women already know the runnings and they're not going to sue anybody. It's like, okay, Chris, you're done with me. Pass me to Michael B. Jordan now. Let me go have some fun over there. All right, Michael B. Jordan, I see you're getting bored with me. Can you pass me over to somebody else now? So within that circle, you know what I mean? A-listers, Hollywood type, they got a lot to lose. But if that's the case, what he really did and said, no darkies, and told that girl that she's not allowed to be in there, I've seen it before. I've seen it in my own life before. I've seen it on video when Dennis Rodman did it. I've seen it before, and it's something that's very real. Just don't support who don't support you, period. Don't support who don't support you. Roy says Chris Brown isn't black. White man's dilly runs deep in his backside. Yeah, I've argued that before. I think Chris Brown is Native American and African descent mixed. So in a sense, he is still melanated, colored person, as they call us. We have so many damn names. We melanated people, we colored person, we black, we're like Negroes, we are, you name it, we're it, right? But whichever one suits your fancy, Chris Brown does fall within that. Some people will look at him and say, boy, I light skin and him have freckles and, you know, he got curly hair. That's black people. Black people come in all kinds of, we are the it. And everything else comes from us. You see me? Real talk. everything else comes from up. Have you ever seen a set of black people that's so dark? They're like this part of the flag right here, but they have blue eyes. And scientists are telling you that, okay, so now you see pale people with blue eyes, and you think blue eyes are synonymous to those pale people, when it's not, because it is from these people that they came. You understand? So black people coming on. I hate to do the whole light skin, dark skin, curly hair, kinky hair versus it. That's a whole nother level of division that we've been fighting, and it's one of our biggest issues among our own people. One of our biggest issues is that. You know what I'm saying? And it really is. It has caused a lot of. Now somebody is calling like they want to talk. Let's see what's up. SouFLoTV here on Morning Thoughts. Good morning. Good morning, family. John, I thought that was Muta. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because you were serving also here in the military.
Yes.
And I'm there was an artist from Jamaica. I think that was a Jamaica showcase from one thing, some Rasta people. One night I see an incident of where brother one come to this concert, Jamaica never play. And then all of a sudden, Mr. Artist them from Jamaica come up and say, boy, they never play. As a result, me and my walk on and say, black people can't come in.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say, when they can't go on the stage, if the black people can't come in.
Schwartz.
And you know what they do? You know what they do? They might be letting the black people know. The quota was 13% black that night. I've seen it all over this country since 19, before the war. That's why I'm out.
And you're in Germany right now.
I'm calling you from Germany. You might know the 70 for a South African number as a Saudi.
See. Right.
Them three dancers right now, them can't get no more work in Germany for that movement because that promoter that night was a very influential person. Yes. And if all them never smart, that Papa Kirby and them Bridget, that run them on the bus. So we bring up people like Jamaica, Papa Kirby, and the people most suffer black people over the years in this country. Because there's no credit for that. Yeah.
Thank you for letting us know that. And for confirming what I just said, because it's Germany, I went through it.
Alright, just want to confirm what you just said.
Yes, my brother. Thank you. And thank you for bigging up those. Say those names again, please. The Papa Kirby, you said?
Jamaica, Papa Kirby, and Austin, and Len Brown, them people that they really stand up to them people. Because who stand up, them should try to get them out of the way.
Wow.
You know?
Man is on respect,
son.
man.
You went home on time. You know what I mean? Because you have some ways to make it that can't make no sense.
Right.
You know? Yeah, I'm sure I have kids out here who never really rush. But no, but I think people in Jamaica must say, and I bet I was.
Mm-hmm. Same so.
Jamaica, it's just a political tribalism with a mess beat up and the people who control the narrative. Just keep up the same word and pick up all the guys that are from Jamaica.
Alright. Man is on respect.
That's the fire.
Straight from Germany. There you go. I'm telling you. They have a quota. 13% black in the club tonight. Once they hit that quota, you cannot go in that place anymore. And you will see all kinds of other people going in, and you will hear the music, and the only music that's being played in there, track after track after track after track, is black music, right? Every black artist you know, you'll be outside dancing because you know every song word for word. Oh, this one just came on, and you get to the door and you can't go in, right? So what he just said was that this is happening from way back when, and he remembers artists came from Jamaica to perform there, and they were told a long line of black people outside ready to go see them, and they were told no more blacks could come in. So the artists them said, we're not performing until you let the black people them in. Well, they let the black people in, they did perform, but guess what? Those artists never get booked again in Germany because the person who put that on, you hear what I'm saying? Them have a way to make your dollars don't make no sense. Meaning, don't book them again. No work. You don't come back here to perform. You abide by what we say, or you don't come back here to perform. Period. It's real. Okay? So shout out to Chris Brown. If that's how you get down, that's how you get down, and that's your thing. I just think it's foul. I think I don't run out to buy these music and all that anyways. I was rocking with Chris Brown. He's a dope artist. He's the best of this generation, but golly, if this is really what it is, sad. Yeah? All right, so from the Chris Brown thing, let's move right into the Israel versus Palestine thing. I see a lot of people stand with Palestine and all this other stuff. Listen, man, I see confused people talking about Bible scripture says this, so you better stand with Israel. Go back and read your Bible again if you're standing with Palestine on the wrong side. And then I see other people saying they're standing with Palestine. Here is where I stand. Here is where I stand. The whole Israel versus Palestine thing, no, me business. Me no, he not hit. I don't care. That's what I said. I don't care. That's their business. Listen to me, and listen to me good. I had a Jewish friend in Miami, right? This dude got me into his house by me saying that I was a falasha, a black Jew from Ethiopia. That's how I got into his house. And he told me before I got there, I used to, when I was young, I used to cut hair at the flea market. Come here, I try hustle from young, so I was probably about 16, I cut hair at the flea market. Always been around like older people, because I used to try to soak up game from older men. You know, if you cut hair, teach me if you cut hair. I try to make a hustle and make some money. Me never have no barber license. I didn't know nothing. I used to cut hair on one lady named Miss Delcita out 183rd Street flea market, where before them pop it down. In a Miami, that's all. See, the Jewish kid that I'm talking about, that's how I met him out there, because they owned a couple of stalls in the flea market, and they had all the goods, the perfume, the hair, the this, the that, where all the women them got to buy them things, right? Even a jewelry counter. All right, that's their thing. And they lived on the other side of the city, not on the side that I lived on. Not that I was living in poverty. Shout out to my mom. She always made sure that I never ever lived in a messed up neighborhood. Even when we inside of the house, I try to share 2 slices of bread for dinner. We still, you know, we stay already, right? You broke inside, but when you go outside, nobody can tell. You smile, you hold your head up high, same way, you're confident, same way. They will tell you that and keep your business inside your house. So me grow. So I met these guys, and you know, when you got people yard and you're like young and starry-eyed and them own everything and have everything, all right, boom. They even had a club. Go to the place, and he's like, oh, my grandmother is here and my mom is here, so we're gonna have to. And I'm stuck in their driveway as he's coming up with this story. And you have to remember to say this. I'll never forget. You have to remember to say this. And I said, I'm a what? Them time that me don't know nothing about no falasha or anything like that. It's like you have to say this is what you are. This is the only way you can come in here. No one who is Jewish, anybody who is not Jewish is not allowed to come into our house, is what he said. Yeah. I didn't notice that until years later. It was really anybody who is black is not allowed to come into our house. If you're a Jew or Jewish, we might let you pass. See? So I went along with it. I'm going to the house. Yeah, did I want fine sister? Yeah, come on, when you're 16, 17, you know, your hormones all over the place or everything. Plus me did that fast forward, I live life. So yeah, I went into the house and thinking like, oh, amazed at how they're living and all this other stuff. But the whole time I'm in there, I'm having to remember, and I'll never forget too, we're in his room, which is in the back of the house, right? Hanging out. He used to like play music, him have all the equipment and everything, keyboard, drums, this, that, the beat machines and everything. And his granny actually came back there, pushed the door, and checked if I was a falasha. I don't know what me do for pass, but I passed. Okay, and I was allowed to stay there. I never went back to their house again. That was my only visit there, but that is for real. So on their end, we're not really welcomed like that. On the other end, I've been around Palestinians from in the UK to in the US and we're not. These people fail and how quickly do we forget? How quickly do we forget? Black people is like, everybody is my friend. And you jump in other people's war and over there talking about, I'm picking a side. I'm staying with this and I'm staying with, no, I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it. Fling bottle, throw a rocket. Yeah. Fling rock stone, throw a gunshot. Y'all do your thing. Because when we're getting slaughtered, both of those groups are like, or they're even participating on the low. So, hey, leave me out of it, man. I don't want to. All these people are talking about you're not standing with Palestine, you're not standing with. And then I see this little Palestinian boy rapping. He got the rug with him where you wrap it around his head and he's rapping and the mannerisms and everything and how he's rapping about their struggles in Palestine and all this. And I see like people like DJ Khaled give him the promo and put him up, and then they love everything about us except for us. You know our music is powerful. You know our culture is powerful. You know it can be used to spearhead a whole movement and speak to a whole globe. You take it in and you use it for yourself, and you're gonna pretend like you're the best at it that ever did it and all that. You don't holler at us when we going through our stuff. You don't holler at us when we going through our stuff. You don't stand up for us. I don't see no post from you when we going through our stuff. When the 100 and something girls got taken away in, is it Nigeria? No, it's not Nigeria. The Boko Haram took away like 100 and something girls. They just raided a school and took all the girls. And I seen Michelle Obama was up here talking about bring our girls back. This is crazy. We don't know where these girls have gone. And they did it again recently. From the first set of 100 girls, they found some of them that were returned. Some were never found, still to this day. And they did it again recently. Raid these girls' school, take the girls and disappear. I don't see nobody getting on there saying, this is an emergency. This is a travesty. This is crazy. If this was a school full of little white girls and they took 100 girls and just disappeared with them, all hell would break loose. England, the US, everybody would be dropping bombs on that place by now and be on boots on the ground, find these little girls kind of thing. It's 100 black girls. Nobody cares, including you. You don't care, right? So I'm not here to jump into nobody's war or nothing, because when them done, the two of them turn upon me. You see? So I left the two of them, let them fight themselves, and me just stay over here, so just like what they do to us. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. We forget easily, man. Our people have, I don't know what is it? What is it that make us feel we have to jump in and have to take side? And what is it? If it don't have nothing to do with you, it has nothing to do with you. I'm not changing my IG thing for no stand with nobody, no nothing, because I see when a bomb hit that school in Kenya and all them damn kids died that were in university studying, those are bright minds. When that bomb hit that school and killed all them damn children in school, they were university age, but it's somebody picking them. I didn't see no we stand with Kenya, we stand with Mombasa, we stand with so. Nobody changed their IG for that. So y'all got to remember this, okay? And this is what I call support who supports you. Stand up for who stands up for you. That kind of thing. Be there for who is there for you. We have exerted so much energy being there for fighting other people's causes, being there for other people, supporting other people financially. We've been there for, and we have nothing left for ourselves. And when it comes time for us, remember I told y'all I can't be racist. I can't, because I've seen it with my own eyes from way back when till now. If you check it, check all the old videos, check everything, There was white people out there that were brave enough to say, "Oh damn, they're getting bit. Look at what the dog doing to them though. Ooh, the water hose look like that. That look like it hurts. But I'm gonna go out there anyways." How can I be racist? And that was from way back then, and they still do it to this day. And it's void of religion because some of those were Jewish. It's void of religion. So I'm not against. This is not me being against Islam or Muslim, because you know how people twist stuff, right? Oh, you're not standing with the Palestinians because they're Muslims or because they say Islam, or this is not what it is. Oh, you're not standing with Israel because they're Jewish and you're anti-Semitic and you don't like. This is not what it is. Let me make that plain and clear. I see two factions of people that are fighting against each other or with each other, whatever they're doing. That's their business. I don't belong in it, because I know these two to be two set of people who have never put the cause of my people ahead of their own, whether their own was small or big. End of the story. Go and go fight on the things. Fight it out and may the best man win. That's like that. I don't want to hear no Bible verse. I don't want to hear no read the Bible. The Bible says, yeah, man. The Bible says, slave, be obedient to your earthly master as well as your heavenly master. If it couldn't be no clearer than that, who am my master on earth now when me if you be obedient to? And this the same book some of y'all telling me about. Go draw your book, SouFlo. You will see that you must stand with this side and you don't want to be on the wrong side of it. Listen, miss me with all that. Okay? Not our fight. Exactly, Trevor Benz. Not our fight. Not my fight. Anyways, not my fight. We're stretched thin. We are stretched thin. Black people are fight for women's rights, them divide with, so all of the women them gone over women's rights movement, and then we're fight for gay rights, then them divide with again, all of them gone over, that's go fight for gay rights. Then we're fighting for equality for people with disabilities, then them gone over there. So then they're fighting for, there's so many things to fight for that we're fighting on all of the platforms for all these different things. The one thing we need to fight for that will cover all of that. If you're gay, you're still black. If you're handicapped or disabled, you're still black. If you are whatever the hell you are, you're still black. You understand? If you're Jewish, Christian, Muslim, whatever religion you choose to take on, you're still black at the end of the day. So that tells me that this is where my stuff lies, right there. All right? And that is the ground on which we should unite on and fight for equality. That's all. And then straight across the board, we will be okay. And stop running all over the place. I'm over here fighting for this one. I'm over there fighting for that one. I stand with this one against that one. I don't want no enemies. I don't want any enemies. So I'm staying out of their war. When y'all were fighting, I was not in it. Who are you cheering for? Nobody. Who did you have your money on? None of y'all. I was just watching the madness go down. You see it. So I'll leave that one right there. Now moving on. Miss Jamaica, Miss Universe, in on the top 10. Them thing that I talk about. Woke up this morning, now you know. We don't care if is Oompa Loompa them put in there. As long as she is representing us, the support is going to be up, right? This sister is beautiful though. And another beautiful face. I haven't really watched it to gauge. I just woke up to the news this morning and I saved it. I haven't really watched it to gauge like her personality. Because you know this whole Miss Jamaica and Miss Universe thing, it's far more than just a body. How she walks. It's about how she carries off the outfit that she's wearing. When she go out, they're gonna stand up in a lignum vitae, flowers and sitting. Can she articulate and tell what this has to do with our culture, what the lignum vitae means to us, where it come from, all that, and make the world understand that, and then speak about, you know what I'm saying, her vision for the future. Is she a forward thinker? Is her mind bright? Or somebody just grab her and say, hey, come here, pretty face, go in there, so. You know, it's more to it than just that. So I haven't really watched it to gauge. I said, Lord, that girl don't really look like she have too much sense, but she pretty, so she a Jamaican, I support her anyway. No, I'm telling you right now, it don't matter if them put Oompa Loompa in there. From them said, Jamaican, me in it. I'm in it on the front line. So here she is, and she has just advanced to the top 10. So we're in the top 10 again, guys. So now comes the countdown, right? She looks something like this. I don't know if y'all have seen her. See her there? SouFLo, you joined the U.S. Army. Who were you fighting for? I was fighting for where I live. I was fighting for where my children are being raised. I was fighting for this way of life and this freedom that I enjoy on a daily basis. Right there, so. And when them tell me to run up in a some boy place, me run up in it, because guess what? It's divide and conquer. And I couldn't do it by myself. I could go really deep with that argument, but I would need a whole show for that. And then they would probably kick my video off YouTube. Let me open the door. I hear my baby. You can't open the door, Papa? Oh. Yes, she is beautiful. She is beautiful. Good morning, Kaka. My little man is up. His head's healing. So it's soon going, hopefully. So yeah, we're in the top 10. She's advanced to the top 10. Congratulations. Her name is Miquelle. I don't want to say her name wrong. Miquelle Simone Williams. Don't know which part of Jamaica she come from, but you know, anywhere in Jamaica she comes from, the people them are go, Ray again. Clarendon, yeah, we make champion. Oh, I town she come from? Westmoreland, you know what I'm saying? But still it's Jamaica anyway. And she's in the top 10 officially. Just thought I'd let you guys know that. She tall, she look like she's about 7 feet tall, or just the picture them. See it? It's right there. And those are the ones that I saved.
Jamaica.
That's them selecting who is advancing into the top 10, right? Now, you know, in order to win Miss World, you have to go through the rounds, and you have to advance to a next round and a next round. So this is a big deal. She has advanced to the top 10. That's a big deal. This is where they start the weeding out now, the picking up the litter now. See? So she's in it. And now you guys got to just remember to take a like a 5 minutes every now and then, find out whatever platform. You know, when they say stuff like text 7977 to something to vote for so-and-so, we're not to be on it. All right? So be on it. I'm just putting that out there so y'all know. Because me never know about it till this morning. You good? The cup empty, Papa. The juice is done. Oh no, it's not done. Turn it this way. Hold this up. All right, so it's a sippy cup, not a bottle. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Brum's mover says it's a sippy cup, not a bottle. I got it. All right, now try to let him go and we're going to finish up the show. We have one more thing to talk about this morning. So we talked about Chris Brown with the no darkies thing. We've talked about Israel versus Palestine and where I stand. We've talked about Miss Jamaica, Miss Universe. You are now aware. She has advanced to the top 10. Please go and support her. Wherever the little text something to support so-and-so, make sure you're doing that. And now we're going to talk about no more curfews on the island. I dropped a video yesterday, and in that video, I showed it was Mother's Day in the US. So it was a vlog. but in the vlog I was talking. So I went down to the beach and I did some video and I showed you guys what Florida looks like, or my part of Florida looks like on Mother's Day. Now, while I'm out there enjoying these freedoms, I couldn't help but to think about my family in Jamaica who had to go inside the house at 2 in the afternoon and be locked in until the next day, right? And I was saying to myself, and I was saying on video, this is unnecessary. Now, a lot of people are fearful, right? Check this out. A lot of people are fearful. Oh, my prefer stay inside and make Corona kill me so flow. Me don't know what y'all talk about. I'm siding with Andrew on this one. Lock down the place, Mr. Wholeness. Ain't nobody dying around here. But that's not the case. I'm not saying it's, listen, I'm not saying Corona is not real. You know, somebody are going to try to run with it like that. What I'm saying is they amended the DRMA, the Disaster Risk Management Act. That was amended to take out the part where police in Jamaica used to have to write a summons. Okay, you're out here, sir. Come here, Mr. SouFLo, come here. You're on the island, sir. You're not wearing any mask as has been mandated, and you're out here in the public. Here is a summons to appear to so and so, and here, and the ticket amount for this is 40,000 here, and then give you a summons, and you have up to a certain time to pay your summons or appear in a certain place. At President Obama, oh, good morning, babe. Our son is 2 years old. What should he be drinking from? Our babe, somebody said something about him, cup? But I know when y'all know when we mention my picnic, them like everything's stopping up. You want to go to mommy? Okay. Go to mommy. I'll see you in a minute, okay? I got about 15 minutes left. Watch your head. Thank you. Say he's too big for that. I will set up. You know what, Galawas? We're gonna do that this morning. Come add them just get ready. Don't mention my youth, them hear that? We don't want no advice unless you talk about good, wholesome things. We don't want no criticism. I don't want none of as you start, we just cut you off. Either trace you or cut you off and trace you, or you get a bit of both. Don't play over yourself. See? That's one of the reasons why our family vlog channel did not really work out, and I had to switch it to some other kind of channel because my wife actually started seeing, and she couldn't handle it. Now, she's a mom, and these are her kids that came out of her womb. She couldn't handle it. So people come on and say some out-of-place stuff about people picnic. Like, I'm like, I want one in your life that make you, you know, go find people video with their children on it and say disrespectful or derogatory things about the kids. So my wife said, you know what? Stop putting the babies on video like that. You know? And I said, you know what? Hey, I agree. Because you got weirdos out here that feel like they might can do you something or say something through your children and whatever, reach you through your kids. If you want to reach me, like my one place named Anger in me that resides somewhere over here, and if you want to hit that spot, just mention any of my kids. Don't say shit about my kids. Don't say shit about my wife. Just keep those two off limits and we could talk all day, right? If I bring her up, you're invited to the conversation. If I bring my kids up, you're invited to the conversation, but watch your speech. And we're going to leave it right there. So I don't want to go too far because it's going to take up the rest of the show. All right, so now go woosa myself and go back into the curfew argument because that's what we were talking about. So the curfew thing in Jamaica, they amended the DRMA. Once the DRMA is amended, they no longer have to give out warnings, summons, tickets, fines. The police now has the right to grab you straight off the road. Come here. You're not wearing anything. Go up in another vehicle left. Don't station, you're gone. with that in place, this is not me asking you, I'm telling you that that's what was done. With that in place, what's the use for a curfew still? You know, lock up, enforce your laws. You've made the laws, you put them upon the books, right? Enforce them. Enforce the laws and allow those who want to be out and about to be out and about, and allow commerce and business to continue to take place. Because this is hurting. You see, a lot of way who not will live a foreigner, you have your little job and you have your little career feel and you're cushy where you're at, and you're not thinking in terms of how other people can't pay the light bill up. And JPS now ramp with you to come cut light, right? Can't put food in the house, no hustling now go on, can't make nothing happen. We have a little shop, nobody now buy nothing outside. Everybody gone inside, this kind of stuff. Listen, man, allow who wants to be out and is law abiding. All right, Andrew, you say wear a mask, it's mandatory. Me I want my mask, I'm outside. No problem. You girl over there, so you don't have a mask, drape her up, officer, and drag her over, so. That's it. That's what I was saying in the video yesterday. Some people thought I was saying Andrew is a big idiot. I don't support this whole lockdown thing. I don't support wearing a mask. I don't support, that would be dumb as hell. In the video, I clearly said, wear your mask. If you're, especially if you made your mind up that you not take them vaccine, okay, just wear the damn mask then. That's your other option. Would you rather them come drag you up and draw you go in and you just put a mask on your face? Sometimes you gotta know how to fight your battles. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to know how to fight your battles. If that's the case and you want a choice in this, but the whole curfew thing with the DRMA have been amended to give law enforcement officials the power to put hands on you. There's no need for a curfew anymore. Open up the place. Make the church people them go out of them church. Make the business people them go open up them business for their extended hours. These kind of things. You're hurting the smaller people. And all in the meantime, this is what I was talking about. You see how quick they swooped in. A group of minds, think tank, swooped in. Oh, damn. Our tourism industry is under attack. We have to save it. Boom. Let's come up with what's called the resilient corridor. Lo and behold, the resilient corridor is 93, 95, or 97.5% of Jamaica's tourism hotspots. And it only houses 1% of Jamaica's population of local people. So they came up with something to bolster that, to make sure that these people, big wigs, continue to get their big money. Foreigner can still fly in and they're right over there, so a chuck off in a pool with big bottles in hand, nobody masked up, everybody skin out and spread out and music a play and enjoyment, and then right over there, hello, at 12 o'clock, go in your house. Don't come out till tomorrow. Why would you want to see your people live like that? There's a solution there. End the rotted lockdown curfew BS now. Use the DRMA just like how you have amended it. Enforce those laws now. Open up people rotted business now. Let the people them come out. Let commerce continue now. A lot of these people don't have no big stash of money put down for savings, you know. Enough people don't run out of the little that they had already. So when y'all see murder rate and crime rate start spike up, it's because someone knows what. We have to grab something out here and go back in our house by a certain time because they have this whole lockdown thing going on. All right then. So it's going to work now, run. Because you're not even making enough money at your job. Because they don't even have full-time hours like that anymore. So pay gets slashed in half. Place have to close early. People are getting hurt, okay? People are getting hurt. And I understand that you're trying to control, but look at it completely on the table for what it is. Don't just be one of the frightened puss them and you're so scared, you're like, you hear corona and you're like, oh shit, lock everything down. I agree with you, Prime Minister. You can't agree with everything, man. Remember, I told y'all, agree till you find your head on the block and the blade coming down, and you're like, how the hell did I get here? Because you co-signed everything all the way up to this point. You could have said, whoa, hold up. The last one was good. I was with that. This one right here, no, I don't agree with this. Here's another way that we can do it. Objective reasoning. Original Explorer, thank you. Morning, Maji. Up. So we're not for lawlessness. We're for law and order. But enforce those laws, though. Don't put them on the books and then still lock up the people. Them. You have something on the books that allows the place to be open. You went into Parliament and amended that DRMA. Took away the right of the citizens to be notified before them get dragged up and dragged away. Okay, enforce it now. It's in the law now. It's amended. It's on the papers now. It is law. So let the police do them job now. And if you want extra help, empty out the barracks up at JDF and bring out the whole of the soldier them too. Trust me. But you think you bad? I now wear no mask. I now take no vaccine. Okay, by the third time one soldier kick one of your foot them, you see? And drag you and dash you in the back of one of them lorry there. Every time them see you after that, you have on a mask. I promise you that. I promise you that. Enforce it. Let who is law abiding be out and about business. Me land in Jamaica and people are telling me about, oh, you land in Montego Bay, so you have to stay here in the corridor. My granny, they are Clarendon and she just lose her leg, Papa. Why you have to tell me about me have to stay over here, so? Me gone to Clarendon because me have to see her. So now we are going to do what? So now I have to worry about me drive on the road like this and Jesus Christ, I hope they don't pull me over and because them I go see say just reaching at the island and my itinerary so I'm supposed to there Mobile or Ochi, but the way over here so in a Clarendon. Hurry up and go back and go. Cut the foolishness out. I feel like I'm escaping from a plantation and I have to go through the swamp and hide past the alligator them just to go see my grandmother. Grandma, I'm here. You alright? Oh gosh, I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, I have to leave now, car. I have to make it back over so before. Stop it. Stop it. That's added stress on top of what the hell is going on already. Alright? Enforce the laws that you have on that DRMA. I'm all for your laws. I'm not telling nobody to be against it. That's why I said some people don't have no listening comprehension skills. They listen to when you open the argument, the first 2 minutes of you opening the argument, oh, you take too long to get to the point. How you take too long to get to the point when it's a broad friggin' topic? I have to lay all of it out for you. But they don't even want to stay around long enough for you to lay it out for them. 2 minutes in them here lawlessness. Yo, SouFLo, I think you did better than that. I thought you actually had some sense. Like, come on, man. I've been through it, so I know. It didn't feel good. It felt like I was literally hiding, like some sambo, some escape from the plantation, trying to make it to the other side kind of movement. Mask up. Be outside. Okay. Who's not wearing a mask? Drag them Ross, go ahead. Unless they can present paperwork that says, listen, I just got vaccinated, I'm fully vaccinated, I'm out here. The law is that if you're fully vaccinated, you can be out here without a mask. I'm out here without a mask because I'm fully vaccinated. See right there. If you pull up on me and I say, where your mask is SouFLo? I say, no. Okay, why don't you have a mask? Because I've been fully vaccinated. Okay, where's proof of your full vaccination? Right here. All right, check it out. It's legal, good to go. All right, brother, good. Catch you up on the next one. Big up here. All right, later. That's it. Where's your mask, miss? I don't have one. I don't want to wear one. Have you been fully vaccinated? Hell no, I'm not take that neither. Okay, come here. Go on with it. Simple. Simple. These people make laws and then they're afraid to enforce the laws. Even when it can help. Go ask Miss Matty if she don't want our shop open. But ask the man who sell soup, we get up and cook. I'm gonna tell you something. You see, some of the best food that I've ever eaten is food off of somebody that's cooking on the side of the road in Jamaica. Them benefit, and now to you, it might be street food or whatever. If you check the man that did it for years, I'll send him daughter go university after them 4 pot there. We are bubble every day, right there, so. Yeah, man, you want some good soup, go check soupy down there, so you don't know, say, a year's none there, you know. How long? About 20-something years. So when the man reach in his house 2 o'clock, right? Nobody now come buy soup a morning. You talk about some good soup, you know, people. You talk about soup with the cow skin night and the chicken foot night and this and that. And then you have the other soup over here, so the veggie soup. And then you have the... And the man can't get none of it if him cook it. You know food go already. It's not like you can put it off till the next day. And if him don't... These people are hurting, man. They're hurting. And you can't say you're patriotic, you can't say you care about your people, and you watch them hurt, and you watch stuff like this happen, like the DRMA amended to give the police and soldiers the right to enforce that, and you still sit there and say, okay, well, just keep doing the whole lockup thing and the whole curfew thing. Why? Why? What's the purpose of it? I want the people food, not hotel food. Empress Locks, may I try to tell you. Hotel food, where that I go? Listen, I stayed at a beautiful place the last time I was in Jamaica, right? And they have a full kitchen in there and everything. I think it's one night I actually went and got some rice and peas and some vegetables to go with the food, the meat that we got from... Nobody at our hotel was in mass either. Thank you. But out the road, we go for food. See? And we eat from local people. So we support the economy to include family and everybody else. We don't want no hotel food. I'm not saying hotel food is bad. I'm just saying a lot of it looks like the food that I see here when I'm here. So I wouldn't leave here to go eat the same food there. You know, when I'm in Jamaica, I want Jamaica. And then when I'm in the US, I'm living this way while I'm here. See? Different flavors, different flavoring. The thing about our food too is this, right? You can go up here, son, you hit a jerk drum. You can hit 2 jerk drums right next to each other. That's another thing that I ran into. Wifey was right there. And me, I try to support the people them. Yeah, me not buy one whole heap of jerk chicken from, and I had to, from both of them. Come here and say, yo, I feel a kind of way. The people had to draw their drums together. So now when you go to buy it, say, I want some jerk chicken, and you pull up at a drum, you have everybody from all the other drums running at you, like, try my thing, no man, try my thing, trust me, my thing better. All that kind of division, crabbing a barrel ass. You see me buying something from my brother, right? And you are run over there in front of him and tell me, say, feel your thing better. And why does it have to be like that? Because the people that might try to make their money real quick because curfew will come down and we have to go inside soon and every sale counts. And stop putting the people in a damn panic and a frenzy. Stop it. Use the DRMA as it should be used. Enforce those laws. Let law-abiding, tax-paying citizens go about their business. Let commerce continue. Let business continue. And draw with the one them who say them too big and tough for the law. That's it. End of story. John Star. So that's what that video was about. But if you go look at the comment section, you will see people talking about you can't compare Jamaica to Miami. You think to Florida. I think it did have sense. I was showing you how other people are living because I felt some type of way. I'm free to go to the beach. It's open. There are 4 outlets here. I drove through the parking lot to show you every friggin' parking space packed. That was the 3rd one we went to. First, second, no space. We went to the 3rd one and finally found space way at the end. And that was early. By the time another hour or so would have been absolutely no space there. People are out. They're not cooped up inside, hiding, being depressed, anxiety kill them, cause them can't go outside and them feel like all this stuff takes a toll on the people. Mentally, financially, people start breaking all different kinds of ways. Man just grab him wife and box the daylight out hard and realize now say the marriage are not gonna work kind of thing. Marriages are failing, relationships are failing, lovers turn argument every day. Like, let out the people them out of the place, man, make the people them free up themselves, go get some sunshine and can talk to each other and still see a virgin face and these kind of things. See there? She said he bought so much jerk chicken. I told him I don't want to see jerk chicken again because I felt bad. I felt bad because the big man drum was smoking and the big man was on point. I could tell good jerk chicken when I see it. You know, kind of like half crispy on the outside, but you can tell say juicy. I don't know, me a food connoisseur, especially when I'm in Jamaica. It's a pity that I can't just walk and just film them kind of way here. Because I move in a certain way when I'm on the island. See? I jump in and jump out. Heal up people and gone again. But I felt the need to support the other brother that was there because I know the circumstances. And I could see the desperation on his face. I could see the desperation on his face. I'm in contact with my people, man. Me see it on his face. It's like, yo, I'm not getting no sales. See? Brr. Fruits for the youth. we have to support them. And we got to stand up for them and be a voice for them. Tell the Prime Minister to enforce the doggone DRMA, drag with the people who don't want to abide by the law, and leave the rest of us out here. Stop punishing the bad with the good, or the good with the bad, sorry. Who that? Somebody said the PM at KFC and other fast food places open after curfew and the corner lock up. Exactly. Talk the things them. Yo, Mr. Me go to Jamaica people and wifey she talk about let's go get KFC because we have this thing, right, where every time we land in Jamaica, for those of y'all who don't know, KFC, I hate to promote fast food, but KFC in Jamaica is, first of all, the meat is sourced locally. So I'm supporting, anyways, poultry farmers on the island. It is ran by the locals that work there. The food is seasoned differently. The first time I really ate KFC in Jamaica, I used to eat KFC when we little once in a while. We up in our hills of Clarendon we come from. The KFC in around there to this day. We have the original Mother's Patty and then we have the original Tasties and that's it. Everything else is people food. Until you leave out of this up. We talk about Christiana. So until you leave out of there, we don't have none of them fancy places, the Pizza Hut, all these things. So the first time I actually went back and I ate some KFC from Jamaica, I said, no, and the week before that, I had ate KFC in the US. I have not eaten KFC in the US since. That was years ago. It's a different KFC. So we there and wifey say, yo, let's go get some KFC. Me drive, Me turn around and drive, and drive a long, good drive in the rain, but we're in Jamaica. Hey, let's take our time. Let's see the place, video a little bit, and drive out. Could I tell you, when I got to KFC, I was asking like, I want notice because I look like still show a keep. Jam, ram, pack up. I'm talking about the parking lot packed, outside packed, gone all the way to down at the road packed. I said, no, there's something wrong. So I just wheel around. She did there talk about come we get the chicken still. I don't know when I'm putting that chicken, I don't know nothing. I just catch a fright. And I was like, and I'm not waiting that long. So I'm gonna go get some jerk chicken off our drum then instead. She's like, man, I'm tired of jerk chicken. I would jerk chicken you to death. She was tired of the jerk chicken. She didn't want the tradition of us going and getting our KFC every time we go because it's a different KFC. But it never happened this time. We didn't get any KFC this trip, but we'll get it again. We'll get it again. I told me coming through Mobile this time. That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Portmore, my place, town, I'm a thing. So Drop this up, KFC right this up, bam. This time it was different. I had to drive way out of Oiwo if you go get some KFC, and it was packed. This man have these kind of places open, and they can do deliveries and all this other stuff, while the mom and pops after lockdown come off at the corner, go in at the house. Come on, man. Use the, I'm gonna say it one more time before I cut this video off. Use the DRMA. Enforce those laws. Let business and commerce continue. The people are hurting. Fling with the curfew. That's all I'm saying. All right? Now let's put this up. Big up on yourself, people. Manners and respect. Thank you for coming out. And don't forget to always be an advocate for your damn people, man. You can't talk about, oh, I love. What do you love? You love the trees of Jamaica. You love the beach, them. You love the stone, them. You love the building, them. Or do you love the people and the culture? Because it's the people that make the culture. You understand? So you have to stand up for the people, them. See? All right. That's how we're done. Up. That's wake up, wise up, and rise up. Together as a people, we can do it. I'll catch you tomorrow morning right here on Morning Thoughts. Big up on yourself. One love. I'm out. Peace.